Now we're going to join Kenny and Jeff if they go to Lost Horse Creek Outfitters in Saskatchewan, Canada, chasing black bear. And we all know what happens when Kenny gets in a tree stand and there's black bears around.
Yeah, they like to come up my tree, so you don't want to miss this.
Kids are dropped off at their aunt's. Jeff and I are packed up. We're ready to go. We've got a 3-hour drive to Cincinnati. We're going to hop on a plane, head to Saskatchewan, hunt some giant black bears with Lost Horse Creek Outfitters.
It's a long ways from West Virginia to the black bear-infested Northwoods of Saskatchewan. Kenny and Jeff are heading out for an adventure hunt, and that means travel. After finally getting to Canada, the guys meet up with the guides of Lost Horse Creek Outfitters. Next up, sight in the bows after a long travel. Kenny has also brought along with him the new Winchester crossbow for a bit of field testing.
Oh, we got a new crossbow poster boy.
Look at that.
Me and Jeff just got our Winchester bow sighted in. Glenn's got a Winchester crossbow. We got them driving tacks, and we got some bait sites set up. They had the covert cameras out. Got some big bears coming in, some blondes coming in. So it should be pretty fun.
Oh yeah, will be a lot of fun.
Dinner bell's ringing, baby. Think we'll kill bear today? We just got out here and parked the four-wheelers. We got probably half-mile walk or so out through here. We're gonna try to be as quiet as we can. Get out here, get set up at the bait site, climb up in the stand, and see what happens. We got a breeze that picked up a little bit, so hopefully that gets the scent of the bait spread around a little bit, and we'll get a big black bear to come here this evening.
The guides at Lost Horse Creek Outfitters have pre-hung stands for Kenny and Jeff. With the advanced takedown tree stand, Kenny only has to bring in a seat and snap it into place on the pre-hung tree stand stem. This makes moving from one stand location to another a breeze during this bear hunt. Kenny is now ready for his first evening hunt here in Saskatchewan, and the bears are starting to hit the bait site.
And it has been one eventful afternoon. See multiple bears. We had two bears just wrestling, going at it under the stand forever. They finally left, and this little one came down out of the tree. And Jeff just got finished saying it's about time for the big boys to start moving. Just an absolute gorgeous cinnamon bear with a white V on her chest. She raised up, looked real alert. Jeff got a glimpse of a bear coming through from our right toward them. I think maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be a big one. Holy cow. Well, it was a pretty awesome day. He's going back up that tree again. Dude, that tree's rocking, man. That's a big bear. Man, he was trying to pull that thing out of there, wasn't he? Yeah. That's a big bear. And I would be happy with that bear. It'd be a trophy bear to me, but there's a giant in here, and I don't think that's the one.
Kenny, are you serious? I know it's the first day of the hunt, but come on, man.
Yeah, that was a big black bear there at the end. I mean, we saw tons of bears that day, and really that was a big black bear. But they had some covert cameras up there and was getting pictures of a bear that I feel would be easy 600 pounds. It was a giant. It's like whitetail hunting. You know, you're getting pictures of a 200-incher and a 150 comes in, and you're only allowed one. What do? It was day one, so I elected to pass on this bear. It may come back to bite me in the butt.
The guys have now started their second day of hunting.
Jeff and I are going to head out to the stand. Hopefully today has half as much action as yesterday.
And are hoping for more encounters that might turn into opportunities.
Well, Aaron, we're in the stand. You know, it's day two, and over the last couple of days, we started using the Tacticams. It's our first time using those. And as I'm filming these animals, I'm just holding my bow out. I hit record and I'm holding my bow and I'm filming these bears. And now, the Tacticam with the built-in zoom lens, I'm fine with those bears being out there at 20 yards. But there's something about bears and me when I'm hunting. And if you've watched the show, they tend to like to climb on the tree that I'm on.
And he calls me Donut. We see who the bears are attracted to.
And when you have a big sow and she has little itty bitty cubs and they're on your tree and she starts coming your way, well, let's just say you get a little tense and a little scared.
So I don't think nothing about it because I'm running the camera. And then all of a sudden I kind of like look around at Kenny, and the fear in his face is just, I've never seen it before. And I thought, what is he looking at? And I kind of like glance over. Would you know, here comes the big sow. And you know what happens then? She's coming to protect her cubs.
Jeff's filming and he's caught up in the camera. I look over and I see this big brown sow smacking her teeth coming our way. What the heck is going on? For those of you who follow Whitetail Frenzy, this is becoming the norm. A bear on our tree again. I don't know what it is, but for God's sakes, put our tree stand in a different tree. I'm tired of these bears coming up the tree. I'm not okay with being in the stand with a camera and a bow and arrow. Next time I go to Canada, promise you, I'm going to have some bear spray.
When she got the base tree and then turned, looked up at us, I thought she was coming to our tree.
Lost Horse Creek Outfitters, it's such a great outfitter, and you know that it's a place that you can go and every single day you get in the stand, you're going to have an opportunity at a bear. So I knew by passing those first 2 days that third day I'm going to have opportunities. I'm going to have bears in front of me. I am excited for day 3 and I'm confident because these guys, Gage and Galen, they work their rear ends off. These guys aren't just outfitters, they're hunters. They're natives. They are the best at what they do. And Jeff and I knew that third day, they're going to put us on bears. And Jeff is going to be trying to knock down a big blonde.
What's day 3 here at Lost Creek Horse Outfitters, Saskatchewan, Canada. Been getting pictures of 2 blondes that's been coming in here. And that's what I'm going to try to take, is a big blonde. Kenny's about 2 miles through the bush. What they say. He's been getting pictures of a couple big bears coming in. It's our 3rd and final day. So hopefully we can make it happen.
And I've probably been sitting there, I don't know, it was a couple hours, and I look over and all I could see was clouds getting dark, and I knew it was going to start pouring rain, and I had nowhere to go. I just sat there, sat through it. Shortly after the rain stopped, I happened to look down, and when I looked down, there was a big blonde bear right underneath my stand. The bear finally makes its way to the bait site. And as I'm filming it, I'm thinking the whole time, this is my lifelong dream to shoot a collar-faced bear. So I let it sit there, and it got all comfortable, and it was doing its own thing. And I'm preparing for the shot of a lifetime. And all of a sudden, it's gone. My heart just dropped, just fell out of the tree, because that was my lifelong dream, to shoot that bear, shoot a collar-faced bear, that is. And I had no clue why that bear ran off. Why did this bear run off? And I hear something, and I kind of like look down to my left, and there was a huge black one, which I was not going to shoot it because I wanted that one collar-faced bear, and that's what I went after. As that big black bear makes its way to that bait site, and it goes over there, and it does its thing, and I knew I was not going to shoot it because I was hoping that the blonde that it ran off was going to come back. So it did its thing, it left, and I'm sitting there, probably 15-20 minutes went by, and I hear something splash behind me, and I thought, man, is that a moose behind me? I don't know what it was. And all of a sudden I look down, and there's a different blonde bear standing right underneath my stand. that blonde bear gave me a perfect opportunity to make a good shot. And you know what? Right before I made that shot, I kind of like looked up in the sky and said, please, Lord, let me make a great shot on this bear.
My God. You guys hear that death moan? Oh my God. Yes. Man. I've watched that bear. Oh, I'm lost for words right now. That's my dream bear right there.
When I made this shot and that bear ran off, I thought my heart was just going to pound completely out of my chest because I was so happy that I finally, a lifelong dream has come true.
I want to thank Gage for letting us come up here. Lost Horse Creek Outfitters, Saskatchewan, Canada. If you guys hadn't been here, you need to give him a call. Look him up on Facebook because, man, there are beautiful bears, all kinds of collar-faced bears, and giant ones. We've had bears in front of us every evening, so you guys look them up, see what happens.
So I'm ready to go. I'm set up in the stand, and I'm excited for day 3 hunt. I was really hoping that female brown bear with the big white V on her neck and 2 white cubs wouldn't come in. When it comes to bear hunting, I pretty much bet that it was going to happen. Sure, she came in, she had her cubs, they were playing all around me. I'm scared to death, other bears are coming in. She's running these bears up the tree. So I'm thinking, I'm never gonna get a shot at another bear. I can't shoot this female with these 2 little tiny cubs, and she's running everything else off. There were other bears coming in. She ran her cubs up the tree. They were in the top of the tree, and she started running these other bears off. Well, she would run one off, one would come in for opposite directions, and she would come running back. So now I'm sitting in the stand, and I'm like, I got a couple black bears and a couple cubs in a tree with a really mad sow on the ground. She would leave on one end of the bait site, and she would make a big circle, and basically she was trying to get these bears to come down so she could attack them. Next thing I would look to my right, and I would see her coming out, and she would attack these bears and run them back up the tree. And this happened all afternoon, and I'm basically thinking that I'm not going to get an opportunity because this sow is running everything off. It's getting late in the evening, and I see a pretty decent bear coming my way. Now, I passed on bigger bears the first couple of days, but this bear had a beautiful coat, a big white V on his chest, and it definitely is still a trophy for me. The bear came in, he presented me with a perfect shot, and I wasn't going to hesitate to take it.
Smoked him. Smoked him. I missed the death moan. But I know I smoked him. I just smoked that bear, baby. Oh yeah, bear down.
See, no pressure. Wait until the last day. When you're hunting with the best, there's no issue holding out on bears or whitetail or whatever it is you're hunting with Lost Horse Creek Outfitters. These guys do their homework. They're great hunters. They know the land, and they put us on bears every single day.
Couldn't be happier. This bear has a beautiful, beautiful coat on him. We saw tons of bears while we were here. Lost Horse Creek Outfitters, man. First time bear hunting in Saskatchewan. I guarantee I'll be back up here. And
We were both able to tag out on the 3rd day. I'm so happy for Jeff, his lifelong dream of killing a color-faced bear. He killed a beautiful blonde, and I shot a gorgeous black bear with a beautiful coat, big white V on his chest. telling you, if you want a bear hunt of a lifetime or a fabulous whitetail hunt, these guys offer a very limited number of tags so that their hunters can be as successful as possible. Check out Lost Horse Creek Outfitters on Facebook. Give them a shout, and I promise you they'll put you on some big bears or some big bucks. Next season, we're actually going to be whitetail hunting with these guys, and you'll see what they have to offer with their whitetail hunts.